As you can see, we've got about 200-300 protesters facing off with National Guardsmen who recently equipped themselves with tear gas protective equipment, presumably in preparation to enforce the lockdown order that goes into effect in about 10 minutes. As you can see, guys, down the street, we've got tear gas has been deployed. The Minnesota State Patrol is told, somebody just threw a water bottle at that cop right there. The police officers are backing up as protesters begin to throw water bottles. But as you can tell, that loudspeaker is telling us that we will be in violation of the law in another few minutes. Oh, someone just popped a smoke grenade. No, a marker. Oh, that lady just got hit with a paint marker. Bottles are whizzing over my head here. Guys, as you can tell, we got some protesters throwing stuff, throwing water bottles at the cops. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we've been ordered to disperse. It seems like they're going to try to enforce the order. I don't know how much longer. I want to stand right here. I'm a little too high up. That guy just threw a bottle. So far, we're just seeing water bottles thrown at police, no rocks, nothing like that. Oh, look at that, guys. They're using paint markers to hit people that are throwing stuff. They're shooting the main agitators with paint guns to mark them for arrest. This is a tactic I've heard that law enforcement will use in situations like this. So police and protesters are exchanging water bottles and markers, respectively. They say they're going to enforce the quarantine order or the stay-at-home order, which will presumably involve the deployment of tear gas. This is really insane, folks. Okay, we can hear tear gas being popped down the street on the other side of this line here. Stay tuned, folks. I might stop narrating, but we will not stop broadcasting. They shot Julio? Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like we're dispersing tear gas now. Tear gas is coming down the street. I don't understand why they're doing it. We have 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, tear gas is coming down the street.
They don't care if he's a journalist. They shot him right in the chest.
With one of those green markers?
Yes.
Guys, so
they got him with a bullet, so we got to stay on
a rubber bullet?
He got hit. He got hit getting help. They had to drag him over the fence. So
where is he? I'm hearing that one of our fellow journalists has been hit with a rubber bullet. A guy named Julio. He works for Town Hall. He's a friend of mine. Again, one of our fellow journalists has been struck with a rubber bullet or some other form of non-lethal ordnance in the chest. Oh, where is he? There he is.
I'm good.
You want to talk to the live stream or not?
What? About what? What are we talking about?
What just happened to you?
Yeah, I just got shot.
Okay, we're here with, introduce yourself?
Julio Rosas, Town Hall Media.
All right, and what just happened to you?
I got shot. I'm assuming a rubber bullet or something. It wasn't a pepper ball.
It was not a paint marker either.
No, clearly not.
How'd that feel? Are you feeling okay?
How did it feel?
Yeah, probably not too good.
I've been better.
All right. So again, guys.
I told him not to shoot me too.
All right, guys, we're gonna get right into the thick of it. I almost brought a gas mask. I have a gas mask, but I didn't want to drive out on the way to go get it. So now we're gonna feel the effects of some tear gas. Looks like protesters are constructing a barricade. Yeah, protesters are definitely constructing a barricade as they attempt to face off with police officers. We're just gonna keep following this story, guys. We're now amidst the ruins of burned buildings as officers disperse tear gas and other ordnance. Wow, okay, guys. So we're starting to feel the effects of the tear gas a little bit. Yeah, now my eyes are really feeling the effects of that gas. The air is spicy. The only way I can describe it is that the air has become spicy very quickly. It feels like, it feels like I've got chili peppers in my mouth, but it's my eyes. This is the third time I've been tear gas covering this story. Just nuts. All right, guys, so this is the devastation from last night. And the violence here in Minneapolis really hit its crescendo. We got, last time I checked, it was over 235 businesses. Oh, what is that you have there?
The tear gas.
This looks like protesters found a canister of tear gas lying on the ground that was dispersed moments ago to attempt to enforce compliance with the go-home order that goes into effect right about now. We're going to take a look at the burned wreckage where protesters are taking selfies, posing. Look at this, you guys, the brick facade. I'm walking on the rubble of what used to be, looks like some sort of restaurant that was burned, collapsed in on itself, and has now been reduced to nothing more than a pile of junk. So we're coming up on the 3rd precinct that is right there. That is what protesters overran last night, the 3rd precinct police department or police station. Over here is the auto zone, the famous auto zone that's received so much coverage since it was burned by protesters in previous riots. Again, in front of us, that is a police precinct building, guys. That is a police department here in Minneapolis. It has been torched.
Back up a little bit.
Come back! Come back! Come back!
Back up.
We have a priest here who's praying for peace.
Yeah, I'm a pastor from New York City. My name is Pastor William Devlin.
Oh, we got another round of tear gas coming in, folks. Protesters are scattering. I'm not sure if that smoke is an irritant or not, but I don't really care to find out. Right now, the wind is blowing it perpendicular to the police line. People are running. Oh, we got a whole volley of tear gas coming in now. Tear gas, flashbangs, spiraling towards the crowd in an array of sparks. That's a cloud of very noxious gas that you don't want. What is this? Well, that's nothing, which is good because it landed directly at my feet. Oh, that's some tear gas. This guy's gonna throw the tear gas. Oh! A protester just returned the tear gas to the police line. I can't actually tell if this is smoke or tear gas. It's not overly irritating. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man, it's moved deep. Oh. No, that's tear gas.
Excuse me.
So right now, the wind is blowing the chemical adjutants perpendicular to the police line, which means that officers are having a hard time getting the tear gas amongst the crowd. Oh, the wind just switched actually, and now it's coming right back towards us. We're gonna back up because I do not have a mask. Watch this. If we move, ow, my eyes. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. We were right there by the front, guys. We were right there by the front of the protest, and my eyes hurt a lot now. So we're gonna kind of stand here over to the side. Oh, my eyes continue to water, so what I'm gonna do here is apply some milk to my face, which neutralizes the chemicals. That's what I look like. All right. That's that. Instant relief, you guys. So we're gonna keep covering this story.